The world is beginning to notice Subaru EyeSight. Offering greater peace of mind and convenience, our models with the Subaru EyeSight driver assist technology received the highest possible score in IIHS front crash prevention tests. Like a second pair of eyes for the road ahead, EyeSight is a set of 4 technologies that warns you when there's potential danger and can even apply brakes to help you avoid it. Pre-collision braking can help prevent rear-ending the car ahead. As the car is in motion, EyeSight is constantly watching and gauging the distance to objects within its field of view ahead. Let's say that the car ahead suddenly slows down. EyeSight analyzes the closing speed and will sound an alert and flash a visual warning if there's the danger of a collision. If the driver doesn't hit the brakes, EyeSight will do it for you, applying the brakes automatically, bringing the car to a full stop if necessary. Better yet, when the driver does step on the brakes, EyeSight will help by applying more force, even if the driver isn't pushing on the pedal hard enough. Pre-collision throttle management can help avoid accidentally accelerating into something ahead. Suppose that a driver is stopped behind another car waiting to merge onto a busy highway and looking for a space in traffic. With EyeSight, if the Subaru driver starts to accelerate, thinking the car ahead is already gone, the system can spot the danger and dramatically reduce the throttle to limit the car's acceleration. At the same time, it lights up a warning on the dash and sounds an alarm to alert the driver to the vehicle ahead. EyeSight can significantly cut the throttle, which will allow the driver more time to see the problem and stop the vehicle. Adaptive cruise control is there for those times when highway traffic doesn't flow smoothly. Like conventional cruise control, the driver activates the system and sets the speed with the steering wheel switch. But since traffic rarely travels at a constant pace, EyeSight adjusts with it. EyeSight cameras monitor the traffic ahead. The driver can select a following distance from several different settings, and EyeSight will automatically maintain it, smoothly braking if traffic slows, and accelerating back up to the set speed when it clears. There's little need to modulate the brake and gas, or turn the cruise control off for slower cars. Just let EyeSight do the work. Adaptive cruise control will even work in stop-and-go highway traffic. When the car ahead brakes, EyeSight does too, right down to a standstill. When traffic moves again, just toggle the switch to automatically accelerate back up to the set speed or distance. If the Subaru driver doesn't do so, EyeSight will signal that the car in front has moved. No technology is as good as the driver behind the wheel, but with EyeSight looking ahead, you can follow with greater ease from a safe distance. Lane departure and sway warning alerts the driver if the car starts to drift from its lane. As the car is in motion, EyeSight looks ahead, identifying lane markings on the road. Should the driver's attention slip on a long drive, and the vehicle begins to leave its lane without signaling, beeps will sound and a warning will appear on the dash to alert the driver so they can steer the car to correct its course. Drifting back and forth in a lane, a sign the driver may be drowsy or distracted, will also trigger EyeSight to sound a lane sway warning. EyeSight will not steer the car for you, but it will afford you an extra level of awareness. Of course, you are the best driver for your Subaru, so you can't let EyeSight do the driving for you, but it's nice to know that it's watching out. How well does EyeSight work in the real world? When the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety tested front crash prevention, Subaru models with EyeSight got the highest possible score. Subaru EyeSight, an extra set of eyes every time you drive.
Ball one. Strike. Ball two. Strike two. Move back, folks. Give him a chance to swing. This is the one. Smack it, fella. Yeah! Coming up to third. It looks like a homer. Look out for those spikes. Watch out, friends. We're looking for a guy who came into this theater on a pass and complains because we keep him awake. Careful, pal. You might hit a cash customer by mistake. Oh, don't shoot. You've often seen Indian club tosses from a distance, but let's get right behind one of them when they start throwing those things. Here we are. Now, don't get nervous. After all, look at the spot that girl is in. She'll stand there without batting an eye and listen to those clubs whistle past her ears for an hour. That's confidence. Well, maybe she's not so confident today. These lads never miss a catch, and their aim is straight and sure. Hey!
This GAFU match is a lot of fun. What do you think?
Extremely interesting. The three-dimensional color pictures are extraordinary. I find these how-to-play football reels very instructional. I always considered the GAFU master an ingenious invention of great educational value.
Gee, I always thought it was just a lot of fun.
Mattel is taking playtime to another dimension. I'm Bridget Carey with CNET, and this is a first look at Mattel's upcoming Viewmaster. This is an updated version of that classic toy, but this time it's in virtual reality. Mattel has partnered with Google and Google's cardboard virtual reality technology. Essentially, this is a very elaborate case for a smartphone. You'll be able to fit many types of phones in here, not just Android phones, but even iPhones. That's the goal. And with an app from Mattel, you'll be able to go into a virtual reality world. Now, this is just a prototype of what it'll look like when it comes out in the fall. The demo we got was in a cardboard case. Mattel has made this nice plastic case so kids obviously can't drop it and break it. Maybe parents feel a little more safe handing their kid a smartphone with a case like this. But essentially, the technology is doing the same exact thing that you have now with Google Cardboard. When you activate the app, you're seeing two different images, and through the lenses, it's creating this 3D world. Instead of those classic wheels that you fit in, this doesn't go in the holder. This is really just a plastic collectible that the app recognizes when you look at it. By pointing your Viewmaster to whatever icon you have, it'll activate a world where you see dinosaurs floating in front of you. Maybe you'll see a solar system. It's a way for Mattel to sell collectibles. You'll get a pack of 4 for $15. The Viewmaster itself will be on sale for $30. I'm Bridget Carey, and that's your first look at Mattel's upcoming virtual reality version of the Viewmaster.
Can you see? Look over the edge. You can lean over,
Get the hell out of here.
You better turn around though. The phone part comes up.
No way.
Here comes the cord, the cord.
Oh, shit. Oh, no way. Oh, no way. Hold on a minute. Oh, my God.
keep going, you're not done. Here, watch out.
Oh shit! Oh my god.
That was awesome.
That was the climb?
Okay, is everyone ready? Yes, yes. Okay. Right, we're recording. Okay, go. The fundamental matrix used in stereo geometry. A matrix with 9 entries. It's square with size 3 by 3. Has 7 degrees of freedom. It has a rank efficiency. It's only of rank 2. Call the matrix F and you'll see 2 points that correspond. Column vectors called x and x prime. X prime transpose times f times x equals 0 every time. The epipolar constraint involves epipolar lines. Both multiplying f by x results in vector L prime. The epipolar line in the other view passing through x prime. The 3-component vector of homogeneous design. The left and right null spaces of F are the epipoles E prime and E. All of the epipolar lines should pass through these. Here's a linear estimation example. Take a set of 8-point sample. Construct a matrix, take the SVD and the element of F in the last column of V. With a coplanar set of points, your sample set will be degenerate. That will not bring you joy. When doing the estimation, if you don't perform rank deprivation, your epipolar line and the epipoles will not coincide. But if your scene has 3 views, the trifocal tensor is what you use. Constraints from the 3rd view act like glue that can't be determined from just 2 views.
beyond the screen, where your digital world is blended with your real world. Now we can. This is the world with holograms. What will they enable us to do? New ways to visualize our work.
I have an idea for the fuel tank.
New ways to share ideas with each other.
How are things going your end?
I just put the images in OneDrive.
Perfect.
More immersive ways to play. New ways to teach and learn.
So put the new trap in the place of the old one.
Now what?
And tighten here and here.
New ways to collaborate and explore the places we've never been.
Look at this formation. Let's take a closer look.
And new ways to create the things we imagine. Because when you change the way you see the world, you can change the world you see. This is Microsoft HoloLens.
Hi, today we're going to show you an exciting new technology that could fundamentally change the way that people will communicate in the future. Imagine being able to virtually teleport from one space to another in real time. Hey Sergio,
Yes, Ram.
How does it feel like to be holoported?
It feels great to be holoported.
So if Sergio is to wear his HoloLens device, and I'm going to wear mine, we can see each other in full 3D in real time. We can interact and communicate as if we're co-present. Sergio, can you walk around my space? Can you walk behind this chair? So we're doing everything to give the impression that Sergio and I are present in the same space. Sergio, let's just do a high five. That's
Bye
great.
bye.
Thank you, Sergio. We call this technology holoportation. Now, to make all this happen, we've had to create a new type of 3D capture technology. I'm surrounded by these 3D cameras that we've developed in our team. Each of them is capturing me from a separate viewpoint, and we're fusing this data together to create a temporally consistent model, as you can see reconstructed live behind me. Now, the camera that's filming me has a HoloLens tracking system attached, and this allows us to take these 3D models and composite them in real time into the real world, as you can see here. And that gives you a sense of the fidelity of the reconstructions that we can achieve. Once we have these reconstructions, we can texture them. We can then compress the data and transmit the data over to the other side. Over on the other side, a user wearing a HoloLens can see these remote participants live in their space as if they're co-present. And that's what we're showing you picture in picture. Now imagine using this type of capture technology to connect with family members who are thousands of miles away. And that's exactly what we're going to demonstrate to you right now. My daughter is stood in a similar capture rig somewhere else in our lab. And she's going to holoport into my space, and I'm going to interact with her wearing my HoloLens.
Hi, Bob, I miss you.
Hey, Lilia, I miss you too.
You coming home?
I'm coming home very soon. Let me get out of your way. Hey, Lilia, you can only hear me, you can't see me, but what are these toys?
I have toys to show you. This one, his name is Elmo.
Elmo?
And he can sing.
He can sing, wow. And what about the other one?
The other one is called Tina, and I like it because it has different stuff.
Well, that's so cool. So Lilia, can you climb up on this chair that's behind you? Yeah, climb up. Be very careful. Now I'm going to count to 3 and I want you to jump. 1, 2, 3, jump! That was so cool. Oh, let me get out of your way again.
I like you so much.
I love you too.
Come home soon.
I'll be home very soon. Bye-bye. Now, in that example, we were demonstrating live 3D capture. But our system is capable of another thing. We can actually record and play back that entire session. Now, this is almost like reversing through time. And if I wear my HoloLens device, it's almost like walking into a living memory that I can see through another pair of eyes from all these different perspectives. And because this is 3D content, we can miniaturize it onto this coffee table and experience it in a more convenient manner. And this becomes a magical way of experiencing these live captured memories. Now imagine being able to teleport to any place with anyone at any time. And that's what holoportation is all about. Thank you for watching.